never saved a cent, gave all my money to the government. I don't know quite how it got spent, but the bank's coming for my deed, boy. Man at the mill can't see, boy. They let me get my feet for free, boy. Ain't that the way it is? Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for the song called 1922 Blues by an artist called Charlie Parr. Thanks to a donation to my website, somebody requested this song, so that's why I'm doing it. So thanks very much for the donation. This is my thank you. If you want to find out more about donated tutorials, go to the website GarethGuitarTutorials.com, link in the top of the description. Find out how you can get your tutorial made for you. So the tuning is drop open G tuning. It's D on the 6th, G on the 5th, D, G, B on the 2nd, and drop D on the 1st. So the 1st and 6th are down tuned to D, and the 5th is down tuned to a G. Everything else is the standard. Okay, capo's on the 2nd fret, and we're going to play my strings in order for you now to tune into me, and I'll continue with the tutorial. Now we're tuned in. The first position, okay, that's it slowed down, so get that in your head. That's what we're about to learn. So we start off at the start. For this we're using the thumb plays 5 and 4 alternately throughout the whole song. I don't think it veers from that pattern, and the rest is played with your index finger on the 3rd string, middle finger on the 2nd string. Okay? So with the 3rd fret on the 2nd string fretted, you play 5 and 2, and then 4, 3, and then 5, 2, 4, 3. So 5 and 2, 4, then 3, and then 5, then 2, then 4, and 3. Okay, and again. And again. Okay, after that, you move to this shape here, the 1st fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then you play 5 and 2, 4 on its own, and then lift off and play 5 and 2, and then 4 on its own. Okay? So add that to the other bit. Okay, and again. Okay, next we play exactly the same picking as we did at the start, but this time with a different shape with our left hand, and we hammer onto the 1st shape. So it's that same shape, 1st fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 4th string. This time we play them open to begin with, 5 and 2 with the right hand, hammer up to this shape, and then continue with the sequence 4, 3, 5, 1, sorry, 5, 2, 4, 3. So it's okay. So it's the same sequence with your right hand as it was at the beginning. Okay. And then next you lift off again, you play 5 and 2, open 4th, and then 5 and 3. Open 4th. So slightly different there, whereas you played, last time you played 5 and 2 open 4, 5 and 2 open 4. This time you play 5 and 2 open 4, 5 and 3 open 4. So we'll all know that second bit. Okay, and with the first bit, speed it up a bit now. Okay, so that's the main riff. He plays it pretty fast to begin with, like this. And you'll notice that throughout the song he speeds and speeds and speeds up and speeds up and speeds up. Towards the end he's incredibly fast, but do practice that. It is pretty simple. Once you get your head around it, your fingers will do the work for you. After that, he plays 2 lines like that when he comes into the singing. I don't know how I got spent, but the banks come from my deed. And then he comes to this shape, man at the mill, man's evil, which is the 2nd fret on the 3rd string and the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, and plays that, and then to this 2nd shape again. Okay, so it's so the first part with the right hand, the picking part, is exactly the same as the first part of the other bit. But to begin this shape, you play it open. Hammer up. Okay, and then the second part, 5 and 2 open, 4, 5 and 3 open, and then 4. Okay. Okay, and the second part of this bit is exactly the same as the second part as I taught you earlier. So it's pretty repetitive. So we've got. So the first part with the right hand is exactly the same. Second part of the right hand is familiar, we played it earlier. We just played it 2, now 2. So it's 5 and 2 open, 4, 5 and 3 open, and then 4. Okay? So that's the whole part of the song. So how it fits together, the first 2 lines are the first bit I taught you. Worked hard all summer, never paid a cent. Give all my money to the government. I don't know quite how I got spent, but the bank's coming from my deed. And then to that bit I've just taught you. Man at the mill can't see, boy. Didn't let me get my food for free, boy. And then 3rd time, ain't that the way it is. And then into the last bit. So you'll notice that we played this shape twice. So the 2nd time, and then straight into the. Okay, we don't go back to the for the second part. So the structure is slightly weird, but you'd have to listen to the song to be able to make that out. Listen to it a couple of times, and you'll be familiar with it. So, so the only bit I haven't described to you then is. Okay, so all that is 5 in a zone, 4, 3 and 2 together, and then 5, and then 2 and 3 together, and then 4 on the 2nd fret, and pull off to open. Okay, so it's speed up. And that should be the whole song, apart from the very end. So let's go over what we've learned so far, and I'll play it slowly. And again. I worked hard all summer, never paid a cent. Gave all my money to the government. I don't know quite how it got spent, but the bank's coming for my deed. I done made my deal. Didn't let me get my feet for free. Ain't that the way it is? Okay, the very end there is relative to the capo now. We're talking 10th fret. Sorry, 9th fret. It's the absolute 11th fret on the neck of the guitar. So the one with the 2 dots is the 12th. One below that is where you put your finger on the first string, and then the fret just below that on the string above that. So that would be the 8th fret on the second string relative to the capo, the absolute 10th fret on the neck, 2 below the 12th, which is the 2 dots. Okay, hope I didn't confuse you there. Okay, so it's okay. So that's the very last 2 notes. So it goes from this bit. Okay. Okay, that's it for the song, and then all you do then is speed it up. He also plays it on a steel guitar as well, so that's why it sounds really tinny. Actually sounds a bit like he's using a slide, but he isn't, because the slide's usually used on the steel guitar. But that's that for that tutorial. Thanks for watching. Like I said, check out my guitar tutorials, GoliathGuitarTutorials.com. Check out my website. 100% free tutorials, lots of nice fingy-picky songs. There's not so many blues songs like this, but again, look me up on Facebook, facebook.com/GoliathGuitarTutorials. Like the page, and ever so often I ask you to suggest some tutorials for me to put out. Just post in the status link to the song that you want me to look at. I'll have a look at it. If it's pretty easy, then maybe I'll be producing that suggestion in future. Also, if you want to fast track it, go to the donated tutorials part on my website. I'll stop talking now. I'll let you get on with your practice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next tutorial.